Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Bebe Kumi. And today, let's say we have a, a star, a star bartender in the house. Joining me, Jurnick.
I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
How's it going, man? How's
I'm
it
doing
going?
good. I'm a bit tired, but I'm good. How are
Yeah,
you doing?
I'm doing good. Tired too, but good. Busy
Yeah,
days.
that's what counts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool. So before we get it in, Jurnick brought something for us, and I put two things on the table. Let me go first because, fuck him. So,
Ladies first. Yeah.
bitch ass. So, for today, we're going to be tasting the San Pablo. San Pablo 8 years. It's not out yet, but it's a very delicious, very smooth, a little sweet rum.
All right.
And we're going to be tasting the blender's batch. It's always a fruity.
Hmm.
It has like a fruity taste to it. That's a Johnny Walker whiskey.
Okay.
And then for Jurnick, what we have, my man?
We have uphill vodka. If all goes well, I will be importing it
Yeah.
pretty soon. It's a Canadian vodka, really smooth, and yeah, I drank it neat,
Yeah.
no problem.
Dope. So where are we gonna start with? Gonna start with the Canadian vodka
I
first?
think we start with the vodka and
Yeah.
then.
Do you want to pour it or
Of
should
course,
I?
it's an honor.
Oh shit.
When you need.
What?
Is that good?
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not as alcoholic as you are, but okay.
Remember, I only have one Johnny kick on my stomach. This is about to be interesting.
Cheers,
Hey,
my man.
Cheers, mate.
No problem.
Still vodka.
Yeah, still vodka. It's nice, man. Has like a little sweetness to it, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Dope.
First time I drank vodka neat.
First time? Oh man.
Nah, I'm kidding. But I
Now,
mean,
this guy is such a beginner.
I mean, this is one I would drink.
Yeah, neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or cube of ice. That would be nice.
True.
So let's get right into it. Let's start with this. So, Jurnick, how's it going? I already went to that. So, tell us a little about yourself, my man, before we get into deep.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it short because he told me I talk too much. My name is Jurnick Merced. I'm 30 years old. I'm a bartender. Very proud of that.
You sure?
And yeah, of
Okay,
course I am.
cool.
I mean, it changed my life, so of course.
Dope.
What can I say? Right now, I'm working as a bar manager.
Nice.
And, well, that's the thing about bartender also.
Mhm.
You can start from bar back, go to bartender, mixologist, and you just keep growing.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of possibilities. But other than that, I have a passion for bartending, also for tourism, and yeah, I just love to entertain and help guests put a smile on their face.
Yeah.
So that's Jurnick.
Yeah, that's Jurnick.
That's
Sure.
Jurnick.
So, before we get into like bartending and everything, what did you do, or where did you go to school first, and then you got into like bartending afterwards?
Well, it started different. You know, I used to go at school. I used to do technique,
Mm-hmm.
and then at a certain point, I went to ICT. You know, I always thought like playing games on PC. That was my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So after that, I went to ICT, and at a certain point, I was like,
Not-
this is too
Yeah.
eentonig. I say that?
It's not your thing.
No,
Yeah.
it's too much the same thing every
Yeah.
day. And I like the diversity of just Horeca, F&B in general. So at
Every
that
day,
time,
sorry to break. Every day is something new.
yeah, every day is a surprise.
Yeah.
So 2011, if I'm not mistaken, I started working just to get a little extra cash in for Mise en Place at
Okay.
that time.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I was doing my job. They told me, yeah, you're working good, but yeah, it's just a job. But then in 2015 or 16, if I'm not mistaken, you know, I had the, let's say, epiphany, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm supposed to be into F&B and not ICT.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it started. So it was just as a waiter, then I got really interested in the bartending, and then from there,
You
never
grew-
mind ICT and just
Yeah, do
pursue
that.
F&B.
No, nice. And after Mise en Place, where did you like go into it or apply as a bartender or something like that?
It started at Mise en Place, and then like to work as a
Yeah,
bartender.
as a bartender.
It started at Renaissance.
Oh yeah.
No, no, a married and Renaissance, because of course with Mise en Place you work at different places.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I started at Marriott, just mixing whiskey, Coke, rum, Coke, whatever. And then the Renaissance also. And then afterwards, when I started to get really deep into it, was, if I'm not mistaken, Punda Vibes.
Full of vibes. Okay.
Yeah, and that's where I started to experiment different flavors, syrups, and then
From there, build up.
if I can say where I started, I think it was Punda Vibes,
Yeah.
where I really had my start in the
In the industry.
mixologies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dope. So in wise of starting like bartending with Puna Vibes, who was like who was your teacher, or from who did you learn, or on yourself, or what how did it go?
Okay. I think he's getting too much. His name is getting mentioned too much in this podcast. Fabian, shout out to you. He was in my class.
But he's an asshole though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad you said it because I thought I was the only one thinking that. Woo. Cheers, man. Well, he was in my class at ICUC.
Yeah.
And that was the time that he was supposed to go to Miami for his competition. And, I always found the bartending and cocktail industry, I always found it really fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun, like people shaking, smiling with the guests, making drinks with garnishes.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do that. And then, yeah, Fabian was training for his competition, and I was keep asking him, how do you make juice? How you make syrups? How you mix stuff? La, 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 la. And you know Fabian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts answering, and then at a certain point, he's like, bruh. And yeah, at that point, I was like, yeah, I think I need to start doing my own research. No, till this day, he still helps me. If I have to ask him something, he still answers me.
Yeah.
But, at a certain point, you do have to put your own work into
Exactly,
it. You can
exactly.
get all the answer. So he was my teacher, basically. He also invited me to, at one of the fundraisers, he told me to come help him making drinks and stuff. And, that's where I started to build the courage, asking people, how, is it good? And people say, yeah, it's good, but yeah, Fabian taught me. So
Yeah.
if I could say, yeah, he was one of the teachers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, dope. So why did you get into competition in general? Because I know you like the making cocktails. Fabian was like going to Miami, but why? Because some people don't like it. Because I know some good bartenders that don't like competitions, and it's just something that they don't like to like talk while they're making a cocktail, like explaining.
I can relate. The competition for me was, let's say, I'm very shy.
Yeah.
I can be an introvert. Yeah, you wouldn't know that. I can also be very hyper. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, well, it was something for me to like. It was a hurdle for me to like present in front of people and those kind of things. And that was mostly just like something to push myself to step out of my comfort zone.
Exactly.
Say like that. And of course, I had support from friends and families, and they told me, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I wanted to do it,
Shit.
yeah,
No.
deep down, I was like, nah, I don't want to do this. And I remember the first competition was for you also.
That was your first fucking competition, man?
Yeah, man, it was my first competition.
Damn.
Did you see how I performed?
This guy came out cocky as fuck.
Cocky?
Yes, yeah.
Bro, I was shaking. Hey, my first competition, like, Fabian is like my idol, so he knows everything. I'm like, Fabian. I came out, I was the first competitor.
Yeah.
I came out, sat on my stuff. Who sat in the front row?
Fabian.
Bro, I was nervous, man. I was like, and he has this thing, like, he doesn't have any filter on his face.
Yeah.
So if you say something wrong, you'll see his face go like. And so, now I was really nervous that day.
Shit,
I was really nervous.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. It was mostly to step out of my comfort zone and take the courage to speak in front of people.
Yeah. So because the thing is, when the first competition that was your first competition, or my first competition too.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh no, you were cocky.
I wasn't cocky, man.
Look at me out for Jusco.
I was like, look at this guy. He came out, everybody, Jurnick. I'm like, the fuck is this? This guy must be.
What are you talking about?
Everybody knew you, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Huh.
And I was like,
That's different to me.
who is this guy? Like, everybody knows him. Like, the fuck?
Oh, so that means I'm cocky. That's
Yeah. That means like, okay, this guy did this like 3 times already, 2 times. I'm like, okay, this guy has experience as fuck.
That was my first time, man. I was
And
nervous.
he won. And you won.
Yeah, that was also a surprise. Right? Hey, for real. You know, the thing is, that was maybe less than a year after I really started into bartending, and not bartending, but cocktails and those kind of things. So I was sitting in the back, and these guys were like, yeah, I have 6 years bartending. I have 8 years bartending. I'm like, shit, I have less than a year.
Well,
Yeah, I was really nervous, man.
Yeah, man.
I was really nervous. But yeah, it went better than I thought, and yeah, I won.
yeah, well, it was a dope competition that year.
Yeah.
And then you came in the next year too, right? Or no?
Yes. You know, the thing is, I really liked about the thing I liked about it was it wasn't just a competition because everybody was helping each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if we needed a tool or something, we lend each other, and you know, it was like a brotherhood.
Exactly, yeah.
Just in the back at Licores.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
Yeah, it
And
was.
the second year also, yeah, I wanted to go back to Miami to get that full price.
Now
full price
remember.
award.
Like, the second year was my first year. When you did your second year, that was my first year. Now I remember.
That was your first year?
Yeah, when you came in for the second win, that was my first year that I did the competition.
Didn't you compete also with me and Radis on the first year?
No, I didn't do.
Oh.
The year after that, I competed with you, Riley Son, Branton, Gaunchy, and all those guys.
Yeah.
So that was it. And then I remember when I did my second year, you were the judge. So
True,
yeah,
true,
yeah,
true,
that
true.
was it. That
Yeah,
was it.
Yeah, you're right.
Now I remember. I'm not that old.
Well, you look old.
Fuck you, man.
Who looks older?
It's the beard. Fuck off. So yeah, man. So after you won the first competition, going like the whole preparation. Let's get like into that. Like the whole preparation to training, preparing yourself mentally and physically for Miami. How is that? How do you feel?
Stress.
Is it yeah?
Stress. No, it was let's say a learning journey for me.
Yeah.
Because I just started into mixology and those kind of things. So it was more learning of how to balance flavors better, play with flavors, how to incorporate flavors, and also just to shine light on the Caribbean flavors. So for me, it was really fun because I was constantly learning new stuff. And it was from, I don't even remember, maybe 8 months of just intense training every week. And training the cocktails to find the right balance, trying different stuff, herbs, fruits, whatever it is, vegetables, and just experimenting with different flavors to get that cocktail how you want it. And then comes the fun part, well, sarcastically. The presentation, because you need to present and tell people the backstory of your drink, and everything of the fruits, vitamins, whatever. And well, it's a learning curve, but it's some stressful stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like 8 months, and after that, like you worked, or if you worked, you trained so hard and everything, and going to Miami. Your first year to Miami, did you win something?
Yes, the first year I got that was also surprise for me. I won the gold medal. Oh, it was a surprise, man. I mean, that's humble. That's surprise.
Humble. But I know. He was like, I think I'm gonna win this
You
shit.
have to be a dick.
Yeah.
No, but I won the gold.
Yeah.
Which is also a surprise for me because I went there. Remember, it was just a year that was into bartending. I know it's the best of the Caribbean. So I'm like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, at a certain point, I felt the same way as I felt in Curacao. You know, it's a family there. It's Caribbean uniting just to showcase their flavors. So everybody was also helping each other out, and it was just love. It was
Yeah.
just love there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very nice to hear that like bartenders helping each other out and everything because
Of course.
yeah, in a lot of competition you see like people like they don't want to help each other because competition is competition some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the mindset I had. But once I got there, I'm like, I'm gonna compete. But yeah, you feel like everybody's like helping each other out,
Yeah.
landing each other tools and stuff. So it's all Caribbean love.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked, and that's why I went the second year again, because it felt good, man. It felt
Yeah,
good.
yeah, like free ticket to Miami.
Hey, some cash in your pocket, shopping, vacation.
Exactly, free vacation, like boom.
I mean, that's fun. It's a lot of hard work, but in the end,
Yeah, it's fun.
it's
fun.
worth it.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
No,
Yeah,
nice,
of
nice,
course,
nice.
Of course.
And then, how did your life change after the first year?
It changed that drastically.
Yeah,
Yeah. I came back to Curacao, of course. A lot of people want me to work for them. I got a lot of job opportunities, events. Yeah, I got a little famous.
Yeah,
So,
that's a little.
just a little. But that was it. It was more networking.
Yeah.
And, I can say that also I have a few friends or people I know in the exterior. So if I want to go in the Caribbean island, I know someone there.
Yeah, that's
so it did change for the better.
Yeah,
It was stressful, but
yeah.
as I said before, it was worth it at the end.
Oh, dope. Then we're going. we're getting to the second year, and the second year now you came in cocky. So now I was talking about
This
that
guy.
So anyway, fuck it. So then in the second year you came in with, let's say, a lot of confidence because you already ran to the first year, and yeah.
Not a lot of confidence. I was a bit more confident, yeah.
Sad. So
Just a little.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
No, dope. Pero I was talking English.
Focus. It's his first. It's the first class.
It's the first class and it's empty. But yeah. So coming in the second year afterward, you won best bartender of the island of Curacao,
Yeah.
and then you went to Miami. What was your what did you win? Because
In Miami,
yeah.
no money. No, I just got the medal, some recognition, but there wasn't like a prize money.
No. And best bartender Caribbean.
I was supposed to get a trip to Trinidad and Tobago, but then COVID came around,
Fuck.
so we're still trying to negotiate that part.
Fuck man. Yeah.
Yeah, and the first year, the Korean Bartender of the Year won 2,000 or maybe 3,000 US dollars. I was like, shit, I want that. So the second year, I was like, I'm gonna win that prize money.
Yeah.
And they changed it.
Fuck. What's
I
that,
was like-
racism?
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
That would have been like 3,000 US dollars.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was worth all the stress. right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck sakes. And then fun when you got some after you won the best bartender, Korean bartender, bartender of the Caribbean.
Korean bartender.
Yeah, Korean.
I mean, in Miami,
Yeah, in Miami.
Korean bartender.
Korean bartender.
Yeah.
So, what are all the opportunities that you get with winning that? Because
Opportunities? Well, on the island or you mean next year?
no, outside. And
Outside, I didn't get a lot. I mean, maybe one or two.
Yeah.
But it's just based on connection. Also, when I went to, after that, I had to go to Trinidad and Tobago for Carifesta. And, that was just some things I got, but just from the island.
Gotcha.
But in the exterior, I think it was 2019 and 2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
COVID came along. I had a few opportunities to also go to judge other bartenders in the exterior Caribbean islands.
But COVID.
But unfortunately, thank you, COVID.
Yeah, fuck.
Shit. I mean, I was really looking forward to one of those.
Yeah?
everything paid, just a week, if I'm not mistaken, and I just had to judge the bartenders and give them some tips, workshops. I mean, how was
Why
really
not?
this one?
Fuck, man.
Too bad.
At least you got to judge us. So
At least.
some stupid guys, some stupid guys.
You stupid, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So where did you go to work? Where did you work from there?
Well, I'm gonna use a phrase called "horekawuru." Well, after the competition, if I'm not mistaken, I was working at Angus Steakhouse, Caracas Baywa,
Yeah.
and that's where I made full menu cocktail,
Yeah.
some strange stuff in it, experiment with flavors.
Yeah.
After that, I had to do an internship, so I had to stop.
Okay.
After that, I went to Shador. But yeah, COVID times, and then when they came with the late seco, so
Yeah.
no alcohol. After a few weeks, it also closed. So
That's that.
Korean bartender year sitting at home,
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking
now
hard.
working.
Yeah. It fucking
And
sucks, man.
yeah, and after that, March, I started at Bari Hotel. Up until now,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's going pretty well. But it's also a challenge to teach other bartenders.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm basically doing right now, trying to teach our bartenders, also with workshops.
Yeah.
I also started, that was my main focus after the competition
Yeah.
in 2019, to focus on giving workshops, lessons to beginner bartenders that really want to get into cocktails.
Gotcha.
Just give them the basics. And because when I started, I had to read a lot.
Yeah.
And I just compiled all the information and just put it into maybe 5 to 6 days of just workshops.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So that's it up until now.
The workshop was you had it what's the name again?
Manta.
Manta, yes.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I remember that the shit. So I read the Manta.
That video.
Yeah.
So that's what I started with after that. And it was just my focus to, I know Curacao has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
But they just need some people
Guidance?
just need some guidance.
Yeah, I get
So
you.
that's what I wanna help with, contribute.
Like talking about people or bartenders or they want guidance or they need guidance. Is it for you how is it that you see it? Because I feel like in before 2019 we had so much bartenders and potentials, and right now it's just droog. We're dry.
Yeah.
We don't have bartenders. Like we know all of them. Like let's say me and you, we know almost all the one of the best bartenders, Luke,
Yeah.
Wesley, Fabian, all those guys, Riley, Brandon and all these guys. So what do you think that we have to do to like start like kickstart it back to
Like give people more, like to give them more, how you say, smack, Like,
encouragement, like,
encouragement to
yeah.
start in the bartending. That's
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's also something I'm trying to give in workshops and those kind of things, is the possibilities in bartending. Because a lot of people on the island think that, oh, you're serving me. What an honor. So a lot of people on the island think that bartending is just side job, just to get some cash. And they don't understand how much possibilities comes with it. Hey, thank you. Cheers. That's so smooth.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, so a lot of people, they just see bartending as side job, and they don't really see it as a career. And if you focus it as a career, you'll see how much possibilities it has. I think that's the only thing you can maybe encourage them, because, yeah, it's still like what they call on the island is just for when you're going to school.
Exactly.
You need some cash.
Exactly. And I feel like like bartender or let's say horeca itself, the job is not the easiest, or it's not easy. You have to
gotta
deal
like
with
it.
Yeah, you gotta like it,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
So because after like a stressful day, the next day you gotta be like, yeah, I want to go to work.
Yeah, yeah, and it also takes a lot of push from yourself because
Yeah.
if you're working a lot of hours
Mm-hmm.
and you're not getting paid like a lawyer, so
Exactly.
it's a lot of hours, blood, sweat, and tears,
Exactly, man.
dealing with different types of clients, and
Yeah.
you're not getting paid that much.
No, man. It's
So
and some people think like let's say when you're working as a bartender, you work and you go home for like if you have the passion for it, you don't leave the place like it sticks with you like
you kind of live in that
yeah
place.
exactly.
You kind of live in that place. Yeah.
After you're
yeah.
done with something, you gotta start with something else, and you're like shit. It's already like 3 o'clock. Like let's go.
After a busy Friday night, you think you're done.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta make some service work tomorrow.
Yeah, and especially you guys with Barrio with that mafia.
Yeah.
Brunch Mafia.
Brunch Mafia. That was one time.
Oh, I thought you guys were gonna do it again.
Yeah, they want to do it again. I don't know when, but
That seems busy, man.
that was busy. But I think at that point it was on the Sunday,
Yeah.
and it was brunch,
Yeah,
so it was an open air.
yeah,
You can imagine brunch, 11 to 3 o'clock, the sun.
yeah.
Ooh, everybody was sweating, man. Sweaty, busy, 100 people in there. Like,
Fuck.
it was busy, man.
Everybody mimosas and shit like that. Equally.
I had a twist on the mimosa, though.
Yeah?
Instead of just a normal mimosa, I made like Prosecco, of course. And I make like the spicy mango with lime juice, some orange.
Oh shit.
So I made something different.
Yeah, nice.
I tried to put a twist on it.
Yeah.
And that was a busy day.
Yeah.
That was a busy day.
Fuck. And I really thought that you guys were doing it every Sunday.
No.
Oh, okay.
God, no. Help me.
I hope the guys from Barrio don't listen to this. They're like, oh
I hope
shit.
so too. Jurnick, we gotta talk.
Shit, Mati. No, but it's with people getting into bartending or like the horeca itself, it's a whole different beast because talk from experience. I used to go home like with no music on, with no shit, just like what the fuck happened?
After a Friday night, the whole night long, boom, boom, boom in your head. After that, you're like, turn off the radio.
So,
Yeah, because you're exhausted, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you start maybe like long shifts.
yeah,
Maybe you start at 3 o'clock. You finish at 4 o'clock.
yeah, man.
And that was almost 12-hour shift. You're
Yeah.
done for the day, man.
Yeah.
You just
And
want to
the
get home and
Next
sleep.
day you gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Yeah. What was your longest shift you worked?
I think it was 18 to 19 hours.
18, 19.
Yeah, it was when I was working at Marriott.
Mm-hmm.
I think more. Wait, fuck. Anyway, it was I had to. It was the 26th or 25th, one of those days, and I started 7 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I finished at 4 at night.
Wow.
Man, that was
You mean midnight?
midnight. Yeah, man, that was a day. Fuck.
I remember, what was that? They had the big concert at SDK.
Yeah, with Nicki Minaj and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working at Fabian at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we started with setup.
Yeah.
Then we had to work. And then we had to break the setup also. So we started at, if I'm not mistaken, 8 o'clock. And then I went home 5 o'clock in the midnight, if I'm not mistaken. One shot. I mean,
So,
hey, but that's Horeca.
yeah, man.
You work long hours.
But at the end, you're like, "Who did? I did this.
I made it.
Like, fuck.
I made it. I was exhausted, but I was feeling good, man. I was
Yeah.
feeling good.
And some people like, how do you guys do that? Like, people will be like, I don't imagine myself like working that long, that much hours, or that like stress or not stress. Every place has their stress, but
Of course.
but how it you got to deal with people. You gotta work.
You gotta think of the recipe.
Yeah.
You gotta think of what you need.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Order
factors.
shit. Yeah, man. It's not easy, but I think people should
I think
get into it.
I think it comes down to what they want, because what motivates me is seeing the smile on the guy's face.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that pushes me. Every time I make a cocktail or give them, serve them just a whiskey, coke, or whatever, interaction, that for me it's my motivation. You
Yeah.
know, interaction with the guests,
Exactly.
keep them smiling, show them a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's my motivation to keep going and going. So I think just everybody needs to find what their
But
motivation
yeah,
is.
exactly. Because, like, I love interacting, but at a point, I reach my interaction
Yeah,
level.
limit.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is like, okay, I'm gonna just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
do me introvert shit.
Yeah, yeah, in your own bubble.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you
So
mean.
so it's for me, it's more of the making the cocktails, the how to say it, the ambience of
Yeah.
everybody. I like when I see like people are enjoying themselves with their friends and everything. You know, you
Yeah.
made something delicious and they're like just chilling and talking.
And also, like, you can teach them, like, they ask,
Yeah.
what's that on the
Exactly.
menu? And you can teach them something
Yeah.
new.
And
You
they
feel
can
like,
tease you. They can
Tease.
teach you.
is that the rum talking? The rum effect. Yeah, they can also teach you.
Yeah.
And
Some of them knows a lot. Some people knows a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. And it's also good for networking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these people that come at your bar, and you won't even know. You
Yeah.
just show them a good time, and then maybe in a few months, you have this big gig at a company, and what do you know? That person shows up, and you're like, oh, so I knew someone of this company. I didn't even know it.
Exactly.
So that's why I always say treat every guest right,
Exactly, man.
because you don't know who they are.
Yeah, yeah. And when I see people like working behind the bar and then like with their face and they don't smile, I'm like, man. And sometimes you know the people that they're like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
major people. So like Mati,
Come on, man.
Yeah,
hey,
like
hey, you could get some tip, bro.
exactly like talk to them, like give them like, hey, here you go, something like that. But
Yeah.
it's but I think that we are doing this for longer. I think, and our attitude also makes a difference into like the whole,
Of course, the whole experience.
the whole experience. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Because if you you can make it like a fucking delicious cocktail and just like, and
That's
then,
it.
And that's it. Like what the fuck. Yeah.
But on the other side of the medal, let's just say you can make a bad cocktail, but if you have a good interaction, if you explain to the guest, I have this and this and that, and the reason why I have this, tell them a backstory about the drink. Doesn't matter if the drink is not the best.
Yeah.
They will appreciate that.
Exactly.
And they will also like that you put some effort into the drink. So, like, it all comes down to how you interact with your guests and what experience they have
Exactly.
when
Yeah.
they're just interacting with you.
And it's difficult because sometimes like people also can give you feedback, and some bartenders don't like getting feedback.
Those are
It's-
the cocky ones, not
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. He knows. Yeah, what can I say? You know. So it's hard because at first when I started, I also was like scared getting feedback. It's like shit. I did the whole shit
I
wrong.
did it wrong,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck. But after a while, I'm like, okay, cool. She didn't like it sweet. She liked it bitter.
Of course.
Next time I'll make something bitter and
It's
see.
subjective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but you will see like people when they get a feedback, they will get angry and then like, yeah, fuck this shit. Like,
Yeah.
Ang
They don't
tuloy din
understand
ko
that.
yun.
Say, go in the back, shout them out.
exactly.
Yeah, but it comes down to also understanding people. And that's what I learned on the job is to understand people, like body language. Maybe you can just see on their face or whatever it is when you're talking.
Yeah.
You kind of know what they want or if they don't like something. And yeah, it's just knowing that not everyone is the same. So
Exactly.
if you like something sweet, doesn't mean that I like something sweet. If I like sour drinks, doesn't mean that everybody needs to drink sour drinks.
Yeah.
So it's just adapting also to what the customer wants because they're the ones paying.
True that.
But it is our job to teach them how to drink.
Yeah. It's the way you talk to people and like try to guide them into like the good cocktails, the good
Yeah.
drinks, you know.
Yeah.
And trying to guide them into the classics because everybody like, hey, I want a mojito. Like, no, try something new. just try something new because I think we all
Yeah,
are like
yeah.
fucking tired of making fucking mojitos, man.
Yes. It's good for the margin though, but
Yeah, it's good, but fuck,
I mean,
man.
there's a lot more. Like, that was a cocky moment of me. I mean, I was working at Angus, and people come, and they ask for a mojito. I'm like, Caribbean Bartender of the Year, these people ask me for a mojito? Come on.
All the shit I did.
There's 7 or 8 cocktails I can make for you, and you want a mojito? And you know, it kind of, I'm like, am I doing something wrong?
Yeah. You're like, fuck. Like, shit.
Yeah, yeah.
No. And that's the thing. Like, the for me, people, the guests that come to the bar needs to know, like, let me try something new.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a different classic. Give me something, a twist, whatever, something with rum. Give me cocktail with something else. Don't go like try the mojito because it's your comfort zone. If you don't like it, like shit, I didn't like it. Can you take it back? I'll go for the mojito in general.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
But at least you tried something, and then you're like,
Yeah, of course. Or you can do a twist on a mojito also. Like, okay,
yeah.
you want a mojito? Okay, I can make a twist for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's also something I did in Miami, like, just change the leaf to something else.
Yeah.
Or change the soda water to something else. And, yeah, you can go a long way. Like, okay, you want a mojito? I don't have that one, but try this one, something different.
Yeah.
And a lot of time people do like it because it's not what they're used to, and you know it's a bursting of flavors, like
Exactly.
something that usually you don't find in a cocktail. I like to try with other stuff.
Yeah.
So they got surprised, like, you put this in a drink, like, what?
Yeah.
Why? But they're like, why? I kind of like it. You know, that's when you feel good.
Yeah, you're like shit. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
doing something right.
Doing something good.
Shit. But in talking to guests and to implement that into the new bartender, the upcoming bartenders, it's difficult for them to, I think, get that into their mindset, or even trying to at least bar back. It's difficult because you get like those like they don't know the urgency of like get the shit done, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It comes also down to motivation again.
True. Yeah.
Because yeah, we've been in this for a few years, so we know the importance of, okay, I need that vodka now.
Yeah.
I need the mints now. You know, but some people just wanna be lazy and get
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, man. Chill.
Like, I want that too. I want to be lazy and make some money, but
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way.
No, man.
You
No.
need to put the work in it.
Exactly. And
So it's just I know at a certain point I think they have to get there, but how do you?
yeah, how do you guide them into, you know, and the thing is, for me, I don't like being bossy,
Yeah, I mean here.
but you have to, and that's, I think, the way that you get the urgency into people, because I learned that the hard way. Like, I used to work fast. I work okay.
So now you're slow.
Well, what can I say?
He admitted it.
No, but when I started, I was working okay fast, and then I worked with Luc and Fabian.
Oh,
right.
those two guys.
Yeah. So I work with them, and it's like another mindset, man. You gotta like be quick. When Luc's like, I need glasses, like
He needs
he
glasses.
needs glasses.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's down to one. Like give him the fucking glasses. And I used to like the thing I used to do, like the first time he's like, I need glasses. I'm like, okay, cool. I went to yeah. He's like, he gave me the cocktail. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab some kind of chop, and then like I grab like two. He's like, Chasko, what the fuck you doing? I need more. I'm like, fuck.
And once I saw this guy, I was just working also there. I saw this guy working. I'm like, bro,
Sa.
cocktails after cocktails. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
whoa, that's too fast, man.
Yeah, man.
So I
he's
can
fast.
imagine when he needs glasses, he
He needs glasses. Yeah. And it's crazy, and how the urgency like kicks in, because the second time I was like, okay, looks like I need glasses. I'm like, okay, I grabbed like 20, like chop, came in, and I'm like behind, chop, fill it up.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how you're supposed to work.
Because that's also how you're making money. Because
Yeah,
the more times it takes, the less they drink. So
exactly. And you gotta see like the peak hour that you have.
yeah, man, those peak hours.
Yeah, because you can be chill the whole day. Like from you open it from I think 4 to like 8, it'll be chill as fuck, and then from 8 to like fucking 11, like
It's just constant work.
yeah,
Get the popcorn.
yeah. Give me lime, give me shit, give me cake.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what there?
But it was fun though.
Yeah,
And then in in the middle of the shift, you hear, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
You know
Bar
what that
meeting,
means.
yeah, bar meeting, like the fuck? Let's get
Get
some
outta
shots.
here.
Yeah, Mati.
That was fun. Man.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah. It's
So
fucking
everybody just hear the bell. You
Yeah.
stop working.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
it down and just come.
Shot and then keep
Let's
on
go.
going. Let's go. And it's how you have to like respect it. Like everybody has to. Like even the guests, like they know that okay, it's
Yeah,
time for
yeah,
their
they know.
shot. Yeah, yeah. There's like okay,
And
let's
the
stop.
guests and the guests don't even get the shot. It's just the
Yeah,
employees.
exactly.
And they're like, oh yeah, you guys you guys deserve that.
Yeah, exactly. It's so crazy how it moves and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's how you, that's how you see like when you have people that in fact, understand how it's supposed to run
Yeah.
or go,
Yeah.
it will go smoother, it will go quicker, and you know it will go easier.
I always say that, like, sometimes you got some guests that just are really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Pain in the ass.
Yes. I think that's an understatement.
Oh shit!
Because like,
The assholes.
and I always say, like, if you don't work in Horeca, you don't know what it feels like to be in my shoes at that moment. So I think if those people know what we're going through at that moment, they wouldn't be such dicks.
Yeah, man.
They would just be crazy, and they would just be normal and just, okay, I understand, take your time, do your thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes there's the different, like you get like the Americans understand it sometimes, very good. Our locals sometimes don't get it. It depends what if you're making cocktails or for a beer or some shit like that. But it's not like if you get like 10 cocktails in front of you, you got to get that beer. Like you know.
You gotta wait for the beer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the
Sometimes that beer got away because the thing is I understand I can get the beer out, but I'm like in my zone.
But if you put the beer first, and the one person at the table gets the beer first,
and everybody's like, yeah, I'm
Exactly.
my cocktail, like the
so
fuck.
you can't satisfy everybody.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's like you're fucked
can't
either
keep
way.
them happy. I know that. Yeah, but they don't understand because
No.
they never worked the job.
No.
So for them, it's just like you say that it comes down to the same thing. They think it's just something easy that you do when you work and when you're at school,
Yeah,
just for some extra cash. So in their mind, yeah, it's easy money, it's easy job.
Yeah.
Come on, you can make that in 30 seconds.
yeah,
A cocktail, like, come on, you can make it fast.
yeah.
Like, come on, I have like 10 tickets. Come on.
So,
I got a lot of things to do, man.
yeah. Like syrups, Kiko, alcohol. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. But that's the fuck. Okay.
That's the
yeah,
rum.
yeah. That's the rum, the vodka and the rum. But it's how people like perceive. Yeah. How people see it. It differs from everybody, man. It
Yeah.
differs. So
Yeah.
it's so difficult to like know who's gonna wait, who can wait,
Yeah.
and who has the like. You get those guys like,
You know what pisses me off?
hey,
Bro, I will ignore you till the end.
like, hey,
I ain't your pet, bro. Don't
like-
do this to me.
like that.
No, when they do that to me, I look at them. So you know that I'm looking at you. I know you did it. I'm just gonna ignore you. Keep working. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Where's the respect?
Exactly.
That's also something else. Like they don't respect it. Like, you don't know what bartending is. You don't know how much hour we work. You don't know what type of job we need to keep on doing.
Yeah.
And you just come on,
Yeah.
hurry up.
Exactly. The only place I understand it, ish, is like at a party, like let's say Noche Buena.
Yeah, it's just mixed drinks.
Yeah, mixed
beers,
drinks. Yeah, it's
wine.
easy shit. Like you know,
Yeah.
I understand people are drunk and all that shit, and like, hey, Mati, like.
It still doesn't justify though.
Yeah, it's still disrespectful, but
Yeah.
at that time I'm like, whatever, man. Like years ago.
I worked also big events, and at a certain point you have a lot of people standing around you, and you're like helping this person, helping this person, helping this person. I'm sweating, and these people are like, I've been standing here 15 minutes. Come on, man, you've been standing a minute. You just got here.
Yeah.
Come on, just wait.
So just wait. Some people just don't have the patience just to like
Yeah, man.
wait to get like a good service. Also, like it's
True.
It's difficult.
True.
Too.
True. Little
Yeah.
people understand that.
No,
But yeah, it's just adapting to the situation.
exactly.
Yeah.
Some people. Man. So I didn't know you worked at Luke for some.
Yeah, it wasn't very long, but I was working at that time with Fabian and Kevin also.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they just needed someone to work at the tables. So that was me. Now sometimes,
Hello.
sometimes I also helped in the bar, but yeah, I didn't work that long to
Mm-hmm.
know all the cocktails.
Yeah, yeah,
But yes, I did work there, and the short period that I did work there, I learned a lot,
yeah. It's
a lot.
crazy how like a short period can like teach you so much about just
Yeah, man.
it's crazy.
I just ask a lot, and that's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
about me.
You
You know,
talk a lot, that's why.
yeah, I talk a lot. Shut up. I talk a lot. I ask a lot. So I have a passion for it. So I want to learn.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to grow.
Yeah.
So I just kept on asking like, why you make it like this, or
Mm-hmm.
why you use this, how you make your syrup some other way, just to
Mm-hmm.
get the information so I can know how to make cocktails better too.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
So like was 2019, man.
hmm
How did you find like the rum festival? You worked there.
The Rum Festival.
Yeah, you
Right
remember?
there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was.
I wasn't working for everybody's information. I was the guy drinking for once.
Unfortunately, yeah, I was working, so I didn't
Yeah.
really enjoy the event. But from what I experienced, it was the interaction again.
Mhm.
I met some people, some networking. For me, it was really good. But yeah, it kind of bothered me that I really couldn't be kind like go to all the stands and
Yeah.
try different stuff.
Exactly, Sasso.
I needed to work, so I
Mhm.
had to focus in that area.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had to go again, I would just go as a guest this time.
Somebody
Just-
else worked.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's somebody else work, and I just experience. I want to know everything about the different rums.
Yeah, yeah. It was very nice. I experienced it.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was nice.
Now you're just teasing me.
I know, man. It was nice.
I appreciate that, man.
I did like 2 master class. Once as a kappa, one of
This guy
Barcelo. So it was nice. You know?
showing off. Cocky guy. Who's
Sure.
cocky now?
I gotta do some cocky shit sometimes. Sometimes from time to time,
He's the cocky one.
So in yeah, man. Like,
This guy drinks slow.
so by working, did getting the positions of you're a bar manager right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So working at getting the bar manager position, what? So people know people that are getting into bartender, or people that like want to grow into this industry. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
People are growing into this industry. Is how much of a gap? It's a gap. Of course, it's a gap. Because some people don't understand. Like this guy ain't doing shit. You get those. I know you get
Yeah,
those.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Like
It seems so easy.
yeah, he's not
Yeah.
doing shit. He's all the way like always sitting in the office or some dude like some shit like that.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
so
Yeah.
how did it become more stressful? Did it elevate your knowledge? And how do you find? Do you still love it, or do you miss like you still want to be behind the bar more than doing that?
I don't think nothing replaces standing behind the bar. Man.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing replaces that. What I felt was, of course, I got the comment like they think I'm not doing anything,
Yeah,
but
of
they
course.
don't understand these gray hairs that I got. It's called stress. No, it's just that it's your responsibility for everything to go smooth.
Yeah.
And the bartenders have to be, they need to know everything. They need to know how to make the cocktails. They need to know the difference between a white rum and a dark rum, all of those things. And it's constantly making orders also, seeing if everything's done correctly. So it's a lot. I can go,
On and on. Yeah.
I can make a long list.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of
Energy.
time and
Yeah.
energy,
Yeah.
yes. And yeah, I think nothing replaces. Sometimes I do miss standing behind the bar. So
Like
sometimes
like stress free. Like not like stress free, but
in
like
your zone.
exactly
Like don't bother me. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like something about it.
Yeah, it is so delightful, like being behind the bar. But like when you're being behind the bar and being the manager, while you're working, you're like shit. I gotta do this. After this, I gotta do that and that. Yeah.
I'm working cocktails, making my cocktails and stuff. Jurnick, that goes.
Yeah. You're like, fuck.
And then you come back, shit, what did I pour?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Yeah.
Jurnick, it, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It gets so
when,
stressful.
yeah, when you're the contact person,
Mm-hmm.
like for everything, it's the best thing you can stand outside the bar because the moment you get there,
Yeah.
everybody wants to ask you everything, man.
Yeah, yeah. And on a busy night, like,
Yeah.
I got those sometimes. Like, on a busy night,
Yeah.
some guests want to ask some stuff. Like, I don't mind if it's just a small question, but
Yeah.
if you want to plan a whole event on a Friday night,
Yeah, no.
you gotta contact with some other day. Like, it's not gonna be something.
Still, like we were talking, they don't understand. Like, they don't even care if it's busy or not. It's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
I just want to talk to you, like right
On
now.
a Friday night,
On a Friday
I'm
night.
like, don't you see a route? Do you think this is a good time?
So, like, no, like
I
fuck.
mean, I
man.
want you to come to my place, but come on,
Yeah,
help me help you.
exactly. Call me in the morning or some shit like that. Like,
Well, in the
fuck.
morning, I mean, if you finish at 3 o'clock,
Yeah,
4
yeah.
o'clock, don't call me in the morning.
Call
come
me in
back,
the after- yeah,
come back
after-
tomorrow.
So, like the fuck, man.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
But, I mean, it's fun behind the bar, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's something really relaxing about it. Just interacting with the guys, just making cocktails. I don't know, it's relaxing, man.
And you mentioned UDC, ICUC.
I see. Yeah.
What did you or what are you like studying?
International Hospitality and Tourism Management.
Oh shit, dope.
It's just a fancy name for, management.
Yeah, I
It's
get
just a
it.
fancy name.
No, but are you still like? Does it? Because I really want to get into something like that because, and is it teaching you more than you already knew or what is it? It's just like so you can, I was saying I don't know, manage better. You get like a training something like that.
honestly, no, not really. I went to the school because I wanted a paper, diploma.
Yeah, a diploma, yeah.
But basically, it does teach you some things, but in general, I already had experience in the field.
Exactly.
So if you have enough experience,
The knowledge will come with it, you know.
yes,
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
So I went to the lessons. I knew a lot of things.
It go easier, like
Yeah.
fuck, yeah.
A lot of Fabian also used to say that all the time, like street knowledge, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just knowledge that he already has. And we have an exam, I would ask him, "Yo, did you study?" Bro, street knowledge. Every time, like if you work in the industry, you already know.
Yeah, exactly.
You already know a lot. So if you don't know like anything, it will help you. But basically, it's basically for the paper. Because I didn't really learn that much. I
Okay.
did learn something. So
Like if it did for bartending, did you go to did you did some trainings or courses or like
at the school,
no just in general?
no, it's basically more just asking and trying, invest some money.
Yeah.
I
Some?
used to just
Some?
yeah. Let's just say some because I don't want to face the facts. Yeah, it's just some investment,
Yeah.
When I started, I wanted to really get the knowledge down, so I was constantly reading, watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like everything is on the internet.
Yeah, man. It's,
And I used to go to the supermarket and just walk around. Let me try with this fruit today, make a syrup, make a juice, play around with flavors.
no shit, dope.
And that's basically how I did it. Ask around and just try different stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like everybody did it their own way to get somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, the courage to try it, that's the first step.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know how to start. I had so much knowledge I could get,
Yeah.
but how do you implement it into making the drink? How do you make your first serve?
Exactly.
I remember the first amaretto sour I made. That was sweet. That was, if I'm not mistaken, I poured like 2 ounces of simple syrup in
Oh,
that.
there?
Yeah. So I had like maybe in a half an ounce because at that time I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, half an ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of simple syrup, 2 ounces of amaretto.
Like sweet as fuck, man.
Yeah. And they asked me, is it good? I'm like, yeah. Like, damn, this is sweet. But, nobody has to know. It's
No,
just me
no.
and my secret.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you
now
start-
everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's 2 years ago. 3 years
Well,
ago. Yeah,
well.
it's the past. So you have to start somewhere, though. And if you don't have the courage to start experimenting, let's say it like that, you won't get anywhere.
No, no. I
have to
think
try.
like from failure, like a lot of people say, like from failure you learn.
You
know?
learn. You
And
learn.
it's hard for some people are scared of failure,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you just gotta get the courage and
Yeah.
And
Do some investment and just
yeah,
do it.
some.
You never know. I always say it.
That's
With,
what she said. some investment.
this guy. Yeah, man, but
No,
that's how it went.
of course. Yeah. I get it. So, from let me get it. Let me think about something.
He
Punda
has too many alcohol now. He cannot think.
Exactly. Punda vibes, man. Let's
Mm.
get into that. Let's get back into that. So you told me like Punda vibe was like the peak of the peak, the
That was the
growing,
start. Yeah.
growing phase
Yeah.
for you. How did you start? How did you come to the thought of Punda vibes?
Mm-hmm.
And where did you set up? How was the whole setup? How did you work?
It started as an internship
Okay.
at Sprock Distilleries. I don't know if you know that place.
No.
Sprock Distilleries.
I-
It used to be in Scarlo.
Uh-huh.
And it used to be like this very old distillery of Curacao. They used to make ponche crema
Okay, good.
and like really how it used to be
Mhm.
back in the day. And I remember via a friend, I came into contact with them, and they had this tasting of ponche crema and their liqueurs and those kind of things. And I said, this looks. I was supposed to go to an internship in the exterior.
Okay.
You say exterior? Did I say that
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, is that a whiskey, man? Or
yeah,
the
it's the
rum?
whiskey.
Or the vodka? Which one?
I think it's a combination of the three. So I was supposed to go, but I really wanted to start in the industry, like
Yeah.
with alcohols and those kind of things. So I got into contact with them, and they had this tasting and stuff. And then, I started an internship there, and they came up with the idea to just generate some cash and also to put the product out there.
Mhm.
They had rums, amaretto, like numarop. And just to expose, just to get it out there, the products are here. We had the stand next to Bali.
Oh.
It used to be Bali. Bali, in that corner of Kentucky.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
In there, they had like every week on Thursday this like block party. We had like
Sure.
this little bar, and we just pre-made syrups, lime juice. It basically started as mojito,
Yeah.
and then we started experimenting with different flavors and stuff.
Nice.
And just to promote the products basically, and that's how we started. Like every week, try something different.
Mhm.
Strawberry, then passion fruit, then let's do sours,
Yeah.
and that's how I started knowing the classics. Like
Gotcha.
I read them. Okay, this week I'm gonna try them out, see how it goes.
Oh, nice. That's all.
And that's basically how we started.
Fuck. That's how you got
Every
to
week.
learn it. Nice,
Yeah.
man. Every week. For how long?
Oof. If I'm not mistaken, that was right before the competition, so maybe let's say 6 months, more or less, more or
Okay.
less 6 months.
Yeah.
But that's also where I got some knowledge to go to the competition, and
Gotcha.
then
So
go.
because you were experimenting
Yes.
with that, well done. Yeah.
The
those-
guests didn't know that I was experimenting, but I think they know now.
they were your guinea pigs, man.
Y'all still alive. Don't judge me. No, but it's still that's how it started. Basically, the daiquiri was the start of everything. So
Yeah.
whatever I used, I just start with the basic 2-1-1 ratio,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't go wrong. Basically, you
No.
can't go wrong. And
If it
that's how
goes
I met
wrong,
him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Indeed.
the liquor.
Well, what can we say? Yeah. So You did that for 6 months. Oh yeah. What was your the event that you liked the most? Like,
Event?
yeah, in general, like the one that you're like, oh shit, this was the best one I ever did. I rock and roll that shit like perfectly or perfect. Great, because not all event. What's how I can say this? Like, no event. You can't do no event like perfectly.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't
And
happen.
you always have that nervous feeling like, oh,
Exactly.
you gotta like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I forget something?
Which event? I would say, oof. Wow, that's. I have a lot of events, man.
Boom.
Okay, the best one, let's say like this. It might sound strange, but a kids party.
Kids party.
I had it recently, a few weeks ago. A little kids party. No alcohols. No alcohols. There were no alcohols
No, no,
involved.
I wasn't gonna judge you. So I was just
No, no,
like,
just put it out there. But those parents contacted me and they wanted a non-alcoholic bar, some pina colada,
yeah,
some non-alcoholic cocktails. Um, so I went there. I was nervous because are the kids gonna like my cocktails?
yeah,
Are the parents gonna like it? How is the interaction gonna go with the kids? Are the parents gonna like the interaction? Like all
yeah,
those questions we have for the event. And to my surprise, they loved it.
yeah.
And what was the highlight of it was this little kid just came behind the bar. And she was like, "Can I make my own cocktail?" I'm like, "Okay, go ahead." So I got her, tell her, "Okay, pour this, muddler, and all those kind of things."
Yeah.
And she made a cocktail. She came back with another one, and the smile on
Yeah.
that kid's face, like, and she also told me like, your job looks really fun. I kind of like it.
What?
It's like it's inspiration for them also.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they liked it. Another kid wanted to make a cocktail also, guide her also. It
Oh,
was
shit,
really
dope.
fun. It was really fun, man.
Not dope,
With
man.
kids
Shit.
making cocktails, shaking stuff. Like, yeah, it was a big cocktail and they're tiny, so
Yeah, yeah.
they can't hold it like us with one hand.
Yeah.
They go like this. That was hilarious, man. Well, it's that moments I really cherish.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like your
exactly.
inspiration to them at that moment,
Yeah.
and they're making their own cocktails. They're enjoying it.
Yeah.
So for me, that was the best one.
Cool. Shit,
That's the
man.
best one.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's
I
different.
want to do a kids party though. Like,
No,
fuck.
it's different, man. It's different.
Oh, nice.
At first, I was a little scared, but at the end of the day, I was really happy. Like,
No, fuck.
inspiration for the kids and stuff.
Mhm. Fucking
I like
dope,
that.
my thing.
Yeah.
And like, let's go deep, a little deep. Like
Ooh.
yeah, like the moment, like, let's say, what was a moment what was at that moment? Because I know everyone, at least me, you get to that moment like, shit, I want to quit this fucking job. I don't know if everybody else had it. I don't know. I think so. Maybe I don't
I
know.
think everybody has that working long enough.
But yeah, but what was that moment that you got like this close to be like, okay, fuck this shit. I'm leaving
I'm
today,
living Orica. Yeah.
and I'm gonna like do like whatever else. I'm not
Office work.
Yeah, office work. I will die, but I'm not coming back to this place.
I remember that day like it was yesterday.
I think we all do.
It was um I don't know if I should mention the name of the restaurant.
Well, I don't know. You can. I don't really mind, but
Nah,
it's
I was working at Angus at that moment.
Okay.
And it was a phase that there was a lot going on. At that moment I felt that the owners didn't really understand my job and or see the value of it. So I was really feeling like not valued
yeah,
or whatever. And also the guest sending drinks back. I know how you feel about that. Sometimes it
Fuck.
kills me. Like,
Yeah.
why are you sending a drink back? It's a
Exactly.
little bit too sour. I mean, again, back to the Emirates sour. It's
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
It's
sour.
sour. Exactly.
So it was, I didn't even know I felt like that.
Mm.
But that day, there was this customer, and they asked for amaretto sour. I made it, and it went to the table. It came back. Yeah, it's sour. I'm like, it's an amaretto sour. It's supposed to be sour. Asking for amaretto sweet, I'll make it sweet for
Yeah.
you. And the guest was just sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even know that. And then the waiter told me, like, the guest is sitting there. I'm like, oh shit. I looked at the guest, and the guest was like, I don't want it anymore. And it was at that moment that I felt like, I think I reached the lowest level of,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take any more shits
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
And you know, between the owners not seeing the value and going what's going on with the guest
Yeah.
and
All
not feeling
everything adding
appreciated,
up. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was like, maybe I should do office work and that's just less stress.
Yeah.
And I don't have to deal with customers all day long,
8 to 5.
8 to 5,
Yeah.
no working until midnight.
Exactly.
But I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still here.
I'm still here.
Came in the next day like, yeah, let's
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
and roll another day.
No, I went through that.
Yeah.
I went through that 2 times, but you know, I tried the office work
Mm.
during my internship, but it's not for me. It's I need to be active. I need
Yeah.
to work. I need to
It's
move.
in tone.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't do that 8 to 5, sit behind a laptop all day answering phones.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not for me. I need to be active.
I get you, man. I get you.
I need to be
Like,
active.
fuck.
Nah. So
Sorry. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, sure, fuck. Yeah. I ate some garlic. No, Mati. Thank you. Let's say, wait. It was a pleasure
hey, that was
having
mine.
you on this podcast.
It's an honor.
Mike, I still have a little bit.
Hey,
Thank you very much for joining me, man.
thank you.
I enjoyed it very much. We got to know a little about Jurnick, what he can, his cockiness
Yeah,
was.
my cockiness.
Yeah.
In his words.
No, we got to know a little about Jurnick, and I really wanted to. I didn't know your backstory. I didn't know how you started, and how I thought. Was that? I really thought that.
He was judging me.
Exactly. I really thought that you were even longer in this business than
No.
than me, but it was really nice that in like the short period that how fast you grew, and you're still growing, man.
Yeah.
I really support that, and I really like that everybody like, I like that people that are still growing, and
You too, man.
yeah.
Look at you.
Well, I did my best with
Yeah.
something. I got this couch.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. I got this couch. No,
man.
yeah, and it's dope, and it's nice to see everybody like doing the stuff that they love.
Yeah, people that you like everyone we went to in the competition also. I think
Yeah.
that's for us that day was also a bonding moment for all
Yeah.
of us, and just seeing of a few years later how far we've all went.
Exactly.
Yeah, it always feels really great.
Yeah. Some of them.
Yeah.
A lot of us are bar managers right now.
Yeah.
Some of us
Yeah.
are in Holland or some shit like that. So I really like it. Like, yeah, man.
It also shows that with bartending you can get really far.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't get that, but
No.
it's really
But and the thing is that it doesn't it doesn't happen in a year. It takes 5, 6 years, 8 years, whatever. That I don't know how long that you gotta keep on persisting
Yeah,
and keep on
yeah.
going to get where you wanted to go.
true.
That's the shit. But man, thank you very much.
Pleasure's mine.
If people have questions or they want to reserve a table at Barrio, or they want to put an event there, not on a Friday, please don't call this guy on a Friday.
No, but they can just contact Bada Direct.
Yeah.
Not my personal phone. That
No, fuck off.
They can, or just go on the website and
Yeah.
they can just reserve there and everything. Got the email address, so it's very digitalized. That's
Cool.
it, like that.
Cool. Are you still doing giving? If people ask, are you still willing to give workshops?
Of course, still
Yeah?
doing it.
Okay,
I
dope.
have a few pending ones for December.
Okay.
So that's my push basically
Okay,
to
cool.
teach
And-
people.
And if some people want to do workshop, where can they find you on social media?
Then they can get my personal number. No, but just follow me on. Just send me a message on Instagram. Jurnick the Bartender.
Which one? That one. Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Yeah.
The other
When,
one's the
you know
first one.
when someone's famous, he has like a lot of accounts.
Well, you have more followers than I do. No, Jurnick the Bartender, Jurnick, the Bartender.
Yeah.
And show me a message.
Yeah. If you have any questions, you can shoot him a message.
Yeah, I'm really open to.
Slide in his DM with some baby oil. No, cool, man. Cool.
All right, man.
Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Bebe Kumi.
You're welcome.
And guys, thank you for listening to us babbling about stupid stuff and his history.
Thanks for having me, man.
No worries.
Appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Deuces.